Good afternoon, Fluff, Winnie, Jamie. How are you doing? That was an interesting drive through. It was so foggy in parts. So at the moment we're walking an old railway line. Went from Alston down to Brampton. The old Carlisle Newcastle line. So I've got a couple of locations today that are amazing. I love them. And I've not been here for a long time, but some of you won't have seen them. So we're gonna go. If you can see how foggy it is, the mist has just dropped. Oh, look at that tree. Bark on there. Anita, how you doing, Anita? Lovely to see you, chick. How's you? Angela, you okay? You know, we're following an old railway line. It's also called the South Tyne Trail, a long walk system. But there's a couple of places that we're going to go that are special on this walk. You all right, headshot? And we'll see if I can't manage it without getting lost, because there's a high possibility that I will. Hey, San, how are you doing? You've got a little waterfall here. I can see it coming off the top. We've got a spring. Yoga, how are you doing? House are coming. It's going to be a cold one today. But the very last part of this walk is brutal. Absolutely brutal. A few of these trees have come down since the last time I was here. And Jamie, there's a high chance of cows. A very big chance. The last person that I saw here said there's cows in. And there's a couple of places where the cows are. You alright, Chuki? You alright, Ralph? Outlaw, how you doing? They're actually lifting up and hitting back against the wall. Zaxton, how you doing, Zaxton? Not subbed up to Zaxton, go just check him out, he's brilliant. Johnny, how you doing? Jamie, if I get chased by these cows, I'm blaming you. And Gareth. It's all your fault. Kirsty, how you doing? And do you know what I didn't pick up? The gloves. Fabulous. It's a nice easy walk to start. We've got the old railway bridges coming up. Aha, you'll have to guess, Ralph. Not telling you just yet. Tatty, lovely to see you. How are you, Tatty? It's my secret for now. Blue fingers, yes. They're going kind of pale. Don't look at the nails too much. I need to do them. I'm embarrassed by them. Cows aren't big dogs. They've got big feet. They've got very hard heads too. And they can run at 30 miles an hour. Not having it. Hissaine's got a brilliant channel as well. She's a very talented lady. She fascinates me with some of the things that she makes. We need to do them like myself, poly gel ones. At first I was like, I'm going to hate it. There you go. Oh, they're terrible. I need to fill them in and repaint them. They're really bad. And my right hand, I've took two off, snapped two off. Bonges Munda, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Might be Ralph. Yeah, we've got a high possibility of me getting lost. The last time I did this walk, I got lost a few times. Well, a lot of times. Jason, how you doing? on Fluff's live this morning on the beach. Red hot, she was in a warm sea. And here's me, the car's reading 4 degrees. And I'm in mist. Very, very cold mist. The last part of this, well, there's 2 special locations on this walk. And the last one, I love. Absolutely love it. Bangladesh Muslim was a very good friend of mine. He's a good friend to have. I am keeping stum. So this railway line, this is mine. It carried coal from up on the moors. It also carried the lime, carried the miners up and down, and it was open to passengers, but it was closed, I believe, in 1976. The train started running here in the 1800s. Fluff, if I could bottle this cold up and send it your way, I would. I'm being good today. I'm using a map. And the map, the trail app that I use, it shouts at you if you go wrong. Steve, thanks for coming in. How you doing? Steve, put that article up in here as well, please. We've got a very inspirational bloke in our chat. And that's Steve. And a hell of a story. Lunatic, how you doing? If anyone's not got a spanner, shout at me. And I'll jump out and spanner you up. Oh my God, my hands. Baltic. No, I've got a few places I'm going off. I'm not just on the viaduct. Got a little pond down here. Queen, how you doing? Adrian, how you doing? Right, I'll just... Ooh, the water's really high in here. Looks a bit spooky. I do like that crunch. It's a quality crunch. It's a really fine grit. Not unlike snow. Crisp, fresh snow. Next, I'm going to walk to a couple of places. Special places. One, it was the biggest of its kind in England. We'll see when we get there. What's a fake what? Fake Jason, check it out. If it is, zap it. Jason's got a spanner in here. How you doing, Outlaw? Is it brisk up your way? I've got no sound. Can anyone else hear me? T-Rex. I know. As if there's fog and cold. Look. Cold. Frozen. Baltic. Fast monkeys. Oh, God, I thought there was something behind us then. Jeez. Never. That's a bit iffy. So you've got the rigs through this field. A bit look. Tim, how are you doing? Ooh, there's a bloke on a bike. Coming fast. I bet he's cheeking and got an electric one, yeah.
Thank you.
I wasn't cheeking yet. Right. So many people on electric bikes at the minute. Yeah, it was iced up by 4 o'clock last night here. I went to fill the chickens' water up, and it was rather icy on the old hands. So my hands are what I'm gonna do. Patty, I love you. How are you doing? Oh, we've got more people. Good afternoon. How are you
Tell
doing?
you what, good. You're just as foggy as what it's like here.
Yes. It's when I came through, can you see the sky is just starting to burn through? You've got the sun up behind, so I'm hoping it burns off for the end stretch. T-Rep, yesterday, those stones that I was picking up, one was a really pale, like sky blue, with white running through it, and I've got no idea what it was. How you doing, Tim? Is this you on your break? Look at that tiny little bird nest. That is tiny. That's about that size, that nest. Tiny.
Chaz, and I thought you were on about the crow's nest up there.
Honest to God. Is that mist lifting at you?
Pardon?
Is the mist lifting for you there?
It's still here, but it's not as bad as it was. This morning, it were about 2 feet in front of you.
It was a bit hairy driving through. It was a bit pea soup for most of it, so I was a little bit late. The Stock Explorer, how you doing, Nora? Stock Explorer is brilliant lives too.
Yeah, just
Tim,
remember, guys.
Go on.
Just remember, guys. Put the one in the chat as soon as we see any animals.
You can pee off.
Shaz
Hold
is
your fire.
Shaz is well in the mood for hugging animals today.
Not happening. Not happening. The last time I was here, there was loads of them. And there's nowhere to hide but the river. I was contemplating jumping off a 6-foot bank. Jamie's going to be in his element. As we get down through. I'm using that All Trails app, SB. Just so I don't get lost like last time, because my sense of direction is terrible. Patty, love you. Angie, how you doing, Angie? Love Angie, she's lush. My hands. Becca, how you doing, Becca? Rob, how you doing?
Hi, guys.
These little think that I'm talking to them, so told you the side. It's weird how I end up walking at the same pace, I think. Yeah. Although I've got more of a waddle. Much more of a waddle. Tim, you can hold your fire and all. Ease it all down, the lot of you. Behave. Now this is where I got it very wrong the first time. I went in every direction apart from the one I was meant to. So let's see. So we're on the South
Are you not
Trail,
meant to pre-plan your route?
Yeah, well, the All Trails app, if you go wrong, after you press start, it shouts at you.
Does it?
Yeah, well, it starts sending you messages and making your phone shake. So I'm hoping it still does it while I'm on stream.
Well,
Yeah,
when I
I
go on
think
the
a dog
rugby
should
patch,
count.
right? I get
Yeah.
listen. I get the wife texting me in my pocket, going,
Oh,
"Where are you going?"
this is God. Right, I'm sure we go left. We're about to find out. I love that house. That must have been a station master's house. There's actually a platform here. I'll show you the platform. Oh, God, if I can shut the gate. There we go. So we've got the platform. Oh, the fog's getting in my throat. And we've got Featherstone Park train station. And all
Oh,
the way
wow.
through, there's a few stations and station masters' houses. Now, I'm sure we go uphill. Michael, how you doing?
Right, you guys, all you guys in chat. I can't
Behave.
see the chat because I've got this view on. If I cut this view off, then I can see chat. So I don't mean to be ignorant or anything like that to anybody. I'll just let Shaz talk and I'll walk.
Yeah. Well, so far it's not shouting at me, so I think I might be going the right way. But I don't want to tempt fate at the same time. We'll see. I'm sure I have to follow the road. We are going to a couple of special places, Saxon. The last one is just sublime, and the other one is historically very interesting. In
Yeah,
it,
that's what you want.
bit of history and a bit of beauty all mashed together with the odd cow. I'm just going to check this map just to make absolutely sure I'm going the right way. So SB, it's probably going to be you on. But I just jumped down. 2 secs.
Yeah, go for it. How are you guys? You all good? Well, I'll take you along here while Shazzy's getting himself sorted. So then she doesn't get lost, guys.
Get in. I'm going the right way.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It's a miracle. Look at these big old oak trees. I do love finding oak trees. Sanskar, hi, how you doing? If anyone spams the chat, feel free to knock out some of the messages, but don't block them. Shrooms. Big woody shrooms. Sheena, how you doing? Headshot, I've only just worked out how to send links out, so that's out of the question. Sheeples. We've got Chucks. Hello, Chucks. They've been out putting the grit out. They're on it this year. The local council does all the back roads as well as the main roads to put the grit out. Soundscar, please don't spam the chat. If anyone without a spanner is spamming, just delete the messages. And we've got a line of stoats, weevils, and a lot of it. It could actually be mould. We'll have a look. Now, do you know why they hang them on the fence?
I'll tell you what, you look like you're walking to a road to nowhere there.
Tell us about it. The moles, they hang on the fence for the farmer to see they've done their job and how many they've got. And that's why they hang either stoats, weasels or moles on the fence. Just so the farmer knows how many they've taken out. It's a lot you paid by the capture. Nicole, how you doing? Sheeples in the fog. Oh, you can
Hello,
open it to the
Nicole.
sun. Sun's not far away.
Views of some lake.
Oh, it's looking cloudy down there, SB.
Oh, it's yes, it's wet. It is wet.
Thanks,
I'll give
Sheena.
it that.
Now then, this building. What do we have here? Traditional stone walling, but it's got some very nice coping stones on it. Even though it's residential, it's got the good coping stones on.
Yeah.
And
Valuable.
then we have a short corner. Yeah, very valuable, aren't they? Oh, look at
Yeah.
that swing they've got up there in the tree. Do you know how they're going to get that big basket to swing back down? It's actually stuck on the branch. And there's the trampoline. They've had the wind through here as well. Very special places through here, Angela, that we're going to go through. A typical old sandstone house. And it's been a very fine house at some point with those stone pillars. They
Have
tended
you any
to
more?
be.
Okay, Paul.
Al, you're right. You want SB?
Is it any mason marks on gate post?
No, not that I can see.
Generally on about second stone front bottom.
Yeah,
Generally.
there'll be some big ones as we get further down. We'll have a look on those as well. That bang was Spade Adam. Tommy, how you doing? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Outlaw. Look at the size of these oaks in here.
Oh, yeah, outlaw, bro.
They're huge. That water looks Baltic. I
Oh,
love
it's
the
cold.
reflection though.
I'm going to take you
We
on
just
to
thought
water.
we'd... Vanessa, thank you for coming in, Vanessa. Vanessa's an old friend of mine as well. She's lush. We call her Vanessa, the emoji queen.
Nothing wrong with that. Hello, Vanessa.
My finger ends are stinging. Now, the last time, if memory serves me correctly, it sent me through one of these fields, but going through the roads still got me there. I believe. Cheers, Tommy. We've got a couple of interesting places, so I thought it'd be nice to have a bit of company for that one. Hopefully, I can get close up without cattle. Look at the size of that. That is a monster. That is huge. It needs those branches cut back down though. I can hear the water already. And we're a fair bit off the water. Big old pine. And a beach. A paddock full of huge oaks. And some beach. Beach, I said beach. Michael, it's a special one, I love it. And there's a few reasons for that. And hopefully this fog will lift so you can see one of those reasons. How you doing, Al? It depends. You see, it is lifting, and you're starting to see the sun through. So once the sun starts hitting it, I'm in a big valley, which kind of holds it in. Patty, love you. How's Gareth in? Hans in America, how you doing? Nice to see you. Gareth, are you here for the cow footage? Little Robin sat on that post watching me. It's been having a dig through the grit and salt pile. Oh, it's flown behind me. We're really close in on the river. Valentino, how you doing? As if, Gareth. Now this is just stunning down here. We're going to be going through the grounds of a castle. Now the castle's privately owned, so I can't go and get up and close and personal. But can you see the outline of the castle just there? It's the castle, even there. We'll get a better view from in front because we're quite a lot closer. And this time I'm going to follow the road. I am not going through that field that I got lost in the last time. It was hard actually finding the trail through it. Well, there's two places. There's a place here and there's a place where Secret Blackburn is. So I thought it'd be quite nice to tie them both in and show you both at the same time and share a little bit of history of them both. Really interesting.
Only problem is though, Shaz, right?
What?
That I'm about 4 miles away from it.
You're about what?
I'm about 4 miles away from it.
Ah, shit, start running. Oopsie. You alright, Rice Defender?
I just thought to myself, right, I'll just get on what I can for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not far off that first part now. Now we're next to the castle.
I've got to pass this lake, another lake over there, and another
Yeah.
lake, then go up a
Yeah.
lane, pass another lake, and then right down the road.
No, brilliant cheeky shots. Just thought, it makes a nice change. The last time, and I followed that footpath through there, and it was ankle breaking territory under all these huge oaks. And if I follow the road, it just takes me the same way, but I miss the field out. So we're going round. But look at these giant oaks. They are huge. These are big old trees. Really old trees. All because of the castles that we're going to have in front of us very soon. Miss Canadian Scrapper, how you doing, Evie? So we've just got the turret of the castle quite up in front. But unfortunately it's private, so I can't take you into its grounds. But I can show you from out here. I'd like to have a look in this one actually, but I don't know the guy that owns it that well. So can you see your wall in here? Not too much of a defensive wall all the way around it. This part's being rebuilt. I don't know if you heard my phone there buzz then. It's telling me I was going the wrong way, but I'm not because I'm going to catch it on the bottom here. I hope. So the walls are fortified just there. Look, they've got them pinned from behind. You see the turrets now? It's in the line of that wall. I'd say they'll be repairing all this side as well. So we go down past the castle and along the bottom. Johnny, I'm going to be running from cows. if they come to see me. So we're heading along down the path at the bottom to where the first target. Yes, I know all trails. I'm going the wrong way, but in a minute you can tell me I'm going the right track. It was the buzz of the app telling me I'm going wrong. All I've done is just cut out the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's Ross Landlord's house. And I can hear the river. Look at the size of this lamb. Big, juicy lambs. See, I would have walked through those trees and across this field just to end up where I'm going to end up right now. And where we're going is the biggest rehabilitation prisoner of war camp in the UK. This camp is called Camp 18, and it was originally built to host American soldiers. Then had Italian prisoners in, but it was also used, there was around about 4,000 German officers and 200 orderlies. No, sorry, 600 orderlies. Now, these German officers were classed as the most fanatical
High-ranking.
Yeah, high-ranking and fanatical Nazi followers. And they were sent here sheeples. Sorry, I'm listening to the water. They were sent here to be rehabilitated and integrated well with the local population. They actually set up a local paper that was printed in Hexham, which is about 20 miles down the road. But they got on really well with the locals. Oh, we're about to get back onto the South Chide. Through the grounds of the castle that you can see in the background there now. And into the prisoner of war camp. A lot of it has washed away, but there's still some buildings left, and hopefully I can get into those buildings. I have before. The ones I wanted to get in, I couldn't, and the cows were a bit close. Jake, love you. Jake, you want to come see a prisoner of war camp? What do you know? He's my mate, Jake. Aren't you, Jake? Sheeples. I don't think you're meant to be in here, Sheeples. There looks to be still standing. It looks like a garage, a maintenance area, workshops left. There's some of the billets left. And there's a block. It's 2-storey. It has me wondering if it's a kitchen block. Oh, hello. Be nice. Jeez, I don't like that. They're massive. It's like a horse. Ooh, don't follow me.
Celia, thank you.
Yeah, Oski.
What's your next week?
That one back there was giving it. Have it. Jake, are your sheep as big as that? They are massive. Hi, Three. How you doing? Headshot. I am not shit. You could put a saddle on them and ride them. They're huge. Jake has got proper sheep. Jake's in New Zealand.
Jazz, are they Texels?
You what?
Are they Texels? Sheep.
No idea. They look, more like Leicester's.
Right.
They look like Leicester's, but I'm probably wrong. More than likely wrong. So we're on the road into the prisoner of war camp. Michael, I am not rodeoing any cows either because there's loads of cows. They're actually building the gatehouse back up. They're restoring it. Where's my finger? There. They've got men working on the top as it is. We've got the farmer over there having a good look at me. And we've got the South Tyne running just underneath us down there. Rose, how you doing? Kneecaps, Romy, how you doing, Romy? Jake, it's Baltic. Is it red hot there yet? We might have an electric fence issue. Possibly. So we're all in the grounds of the castle. We've had a building here, we've got rubbed out stone. And there, hopefully you can see in the back, it's Featherstone Castle. You've got a big archway that comes out onto this park. In that wall, you might have to screenshot and fill in the screen, or watching your TV, you'll see it better. Let's go. And we've got the start of the buildings of the POW camp. I didn't realise until I was doing some more reading up that this was the biggest camp of its kind, prisoner of war camp in the UK. Fatty, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, totally different places, Jake. But I was doing the thing, look at that. That is like perfect. Get it all in. Perfect. Some of the buildings I should be able to get to. T-Bird, how you doing? T-Bird's got a brilliant channel as well. Look at the size of that. It is enormous. No, Jake, I'm not talking to you, by the way. Yes. What time's it with you, Jake? It'll be late, is it? Another huge beach. Look at the size of that. There's no hugging that, Jamie. Yeah, I've seen them. You've got a video up, haven't you? Gosh. This place, it had 4 areas to it, 4 camps, and I'll put some pictures up of the maps, planning, the buildings as they were. I've actually got photos of the German officers here as well. Fascinating that they all ended up in the middle of nowhere in Northumberland. And here we've got the Tyne. South Tyne did wash a lot of it away. There is still lots here. And we've got the camp entrance. Have a good one, T-Bird.
See you later,
Look
T-Bird.
at that.
Look after
You
yourself.
get salmon running that. When it's in flood, it is wild. Hence, it's taken a load of the camp out. From the look of this bank, it might be about to take some more.
Have you passed the POW camp yet, Jazz?
I'm at the POW camp now. We're at the gateway to get in.
Right, well, I'm about a mile away from ours.
You've absolutely legged it.
No, I've just cut a right big corner off. That's what I've done.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're good as cows in here. Me and cows don't get on very well. When this is in flood, this is full. This bank used to run there and it's eaten all that out. So, the main gate's here. Here was the entrance to the POW Camp 18, where thousands of German officers were held in the years 45 to 48. The interpreter since January 1946 was Captain Herbert Sulzbach, OBE, who dedicated himself to making this camp a seedbed of British-German reconciliation. Our two nations owe him a heartfelt thanks The friends and members of the Featherstone Park Association are former inmates of Camp 18, written in 1982. And the other gateway would have been over here. But it's down there somewhere, unfortunately. I'll just dot here, SB, until you're close, if you let us know.
Yeah, we'll do.
It's actually got a little... Oh, we've got someone coming on a bike. See the tarmac's coming, dropping down. Thanks for coming in, Michael. Yeah, Vanessa often uses emojis rather than talking, so she's fine. No, that was this the guard hut. We've got buildings already that go onto that gate, so we likely have. The building base here, another building. All within the castle grounds. Good, thank you so much. I mean, look at these huge trees that it's washed down. And this stone. Unbelievable power does water have. Ooh, that's a big wagon. Thank you, Goo. You're a star. Thank you. Now, I don't know what deal was done with the castle owner at the time to bring the prisoners here, but it was originally a base for the Americans when they came over to get ready to go over to Europe. They were up here training. The Italian prisoners weren't here for that long before they made it into the German camp. Thank you, Goo. It's probably from here then, Ross. SB on a mission.
I know. What am I like?
Hopefully, I can sneak through. Oh, is that fence electric? I am not touching the electric fence, Jamie. Just
It's
so
on
you
this
know.
road here, Chad. Get further on down here. Just where
Yeah.
cars are going to disappear in the distance there.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Oh, cool. So I'm just around the corner from the buildings. Now look at that sweet chestnut tree. You see how it twists? Twists all the way around.
Yeah.
It's got a big branch come down as well. It's huge. Now I've got a bit of bank that's going to drop here. It's suddenly low. I love sweet chestnut trees. They're absolutely beautiful. It's very nice wood as well. You can see just how high and how much water comes through here when it's in flood. That gap from the water to the bank is enormous. And this tarmac actually lasted really well considering it was put down in the 40s. Jake, thank you, you star. Thanks, Jake. And it's widened out because it's got width here. We've had a building in here, I believe. There's a few buildings left. There's one building that I'm trying to work out what it is. It's 2 stories. Looks 2 stories. It's had a big fireplace in it. It's got a big chimney. So I'm wondering if
So you got a fireplace upstairs?
we'll try and have a look inside. It's got a lot of pipes from memory as well, in and out. Don't think it's a shower block. It's way too tall. But we're gonna find out. Now we've got buildings in here. See that marking there? And you've got another one there. And another one there. It's at the beginning of all the buildings. A big wall on this side.
When I get to these
Yeah.
boards here with information on,
Yeah.
you're going to see
Not gonna what?
very similar to what information you have.
Yeah. What's the story with this camp? Or who did this one hold? That's had an interesting haircut. And it's another sweet chestnut. No, it's not. It's a normal conker. It's not sweet chestnut. It's a conker tree. It's a horse chestnut. You've got a big, thick wall barrier all on this side as you go along the road. And we've got more areas here. I'm going to come down and drop down into the next one, see what we've got going on. So we've got a channel
When
cut
you're
into
ready, Chad.
here. Yeah, give it a read. I've just having a look at some buildings here at the minute that have been rubbed out.
Yeah.
So
cool.
we've got some brickwork, wall work in here. We had coal in here. It looks so. Now this bit in here, we've got some big pillars left. Let's have a look. I hadn't seen this part the last time we were here. We've got a round one. What was in there? Oh, that's a deep hole. Let's be careful. We've got wells here. Why have we got these round structures? Oh my God. I nearly dropped through a hole. So we've got modern brick wall all the way around. As she goes over the rubble. Now we've had a building here. Any ideas, SB? We've got 3 of these.
Watch
We've had
towers?
a pillar. Can you see that? We've got 2 round, 1 square. And it's got a big heavy duty base bolted into the centre.
Or the watch towers or turrets?
Yeah, very possibly. This whole area is concreted.
Yeah.
It's all reinforced. So we've got another side wall there. And we've got another circular there. With the brick wall that goes all the way around.
Could it have been a
So Winda,
prison
how you
inside a
doing?
prison? Shaz?
You up?
Could it
Say
have been
again?
a prison inside a prison? Could it be a prison inside a prison?
Very possibly. We've also got we've got a wall line up through here. So we've had a building here. This has been a yard. And these two circular. And here, look, see? I've got a concrete floor. This, I think, was outside. And that one was inside. We'll get back up. Do you want to bash away with your one? I'm actually walking out of a rubbed out wall with some big holes, so I'm trying to be careful where I put my feet. Yeah, I'm up. These will show really well on the maps, the aerials of it.
See, do you know what I was thinking, Charles? Is it one of these?
Yeah.
You know,
So we've
round
had
gun
guns
turret?
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a sewer there and a drain. We've got a toilet. Yeah, well, that would make sense because those two towers are dug down. They're in a ditch looking over the bank of the river to the other bank. So they've had a really good view
Have
the
you
whole
seen
way
them?
around. What's Headshot saying? Jamie, the cows are probably very soon. And we've got more buildings along here. We'll have a look out on this side. We've got the start of the buildings there, what I believe is the workshop. And there's been a concrete fence through here. And we are just over the river. And there was a salmon just there. We've got some fishing. We'll have a look further along. So, what's the history with yours, Espy? Fill us in.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I'll give you a quick look.
Nothing. Cool.
Come down it slowly for you guys. And then, see, saying that it was an Italian prisoner of war camp. Same thing as what you were saying with yours, Charles, right? And it's also saying that they integrated them into into society, and a lot of them stayed here and didn't go back home. That's what it's saying there, that section. And
so
that's
very
how
similar here.
it's more or less. This is what I was saying to you. It's more or less the same. You know, they must have kept the same type prisoners here. Is what they did where you were, but yours were on a bigger scale.
Yeah, there was 4 compounds for this one. Jeremy, there's some of your cows. Patty, I love you.
That one can't there like that, Shaz.
Yeah. Did I send you the aerial? I think I sent you an aerial, didn't I? It showed you the layout. You can still see. So we've got a building here. We've got the post of one of the buildings. That's still left. And here we begin to see what's left of the buildings. So we've had a large building in here.
Stone industries.
Yeah. 351, how you doing? So this building is what I think was a workshop. and we can get in it because the fence goes behind it. Now, we've got buildings in here. This one's like an L-shaped building. We've got the foundation still there. How you doing, 351? Yeah. No, it's got 3 big entrances into this one, so that's what I presume the hard wagons in. They might have serviced farm machinery for the locals. You've got a lot of the billets back there. You've got one building there, you've got one there, you've got one there. Well, they look well, they'll have slept. And some will have worked in here. I can get in, hopefully the buildings further along. Now those buildings are interesting. And I couldn't get really much through than that one. So we've got a long rectangular building here. It's about 20 foot by, oh God, 40 foot. Long rectangular building. And we've still got the uprights from some buildings back there. Pizza, how are you doing? And here we've got what I think was a workshop. You've got the main part. You've got some little side rooms as well. And you've still got the hinges of these big doors. Hopefully there's no animals in the back. So we've got this room in here. Now interestingly, you've got that pad in the middle. Raised pad. Let's go through the back, if soon will let me. Oh, that ceiling looks iffy. And we've got another room, about the same size, a little bit smaller in the back here. Have a look through here. And you've got some more of the buildings. You've got a building here. You've got one behind it. You've got all those buildings, the foundations all the way along there, in front of those cows. We'll go into the main part. We've got hooks. They would have hung the coats. Or tools. So yeah, I presume it was a garage. At least some form of workshop anyway. So we've had another long building there. We've got 1, 2, 3 sets of 8-foot concrete posts. Look at those big steels that they've had in the ceiling of the concrete. I know, party. Concrete the floor. A big old piece of metal. Whatever that was, your guess is as good as mine. It's huge. Banshee, how you doing? So you've got some air vents at the top. It's also got a hole, an exhaust hole, knocks in the wall just there. Let's keep moving. So again, we've got more buildings down in the bottom here. We've got the foundations of one just here, on the side of the road. You've got another road further into the camp. Drainage system for the camp. And some more of the buildings. Can't hear you, SB. You're on quiet. So this was about 20 foot, again, about 20 foot by 30, 40 maybe. I'm walking in the middle of the building. And you've got the uprights of this building. And you've got a big slab left behind from this one. If you're going to get sent anywhere to rehabilitate, wouldn't this be lush? I'm hoping I can get into those. The edge of this one has dropped. Fortunately, you've got the old stonework there. All the way along that way, this building's. Fred, how you doing? So you've got some of the uprights still here on this one. Gives you an idea of the scale. These are a smaller building compared to the ones at the back there. We've got the base of another building there, along here. Now this is what I was wondering if it was a kitchen. So it's 2 floors, and you've got big chimneys on it. Now this one should have been living quarters. It could also have been the wash houses. Let's have a look. It's amazing that they're still here. I mean, do you think, Winnie? I'm intrigued by this one. I'm going to go through and have a look in this one. See on the building base, you can see this one a lot better. And you've got a wall coming out from it under my feet. Oh, is the door open? Happy days. Just listening to all the pheasants. Right, just duck under here. Go for a quick look. Ooh. Right. If there's any cows in, I'm off. See the base of this building a lot better. Ooh. Oh, it's still attached. We've got a big old bolt in the ground there. It was holding the side walls up. It's a really interesting shaped building, and I can't work out what it is. Yeah, I do. Growing up in a family of gamekeepers, you heard it a lot. Last time I came here, there were sheep in, and it gave me a heart attack. So here you go. You see, this one is the one that I thought was the kitchen block. You've got those fires. And this one had like a counter in it. It's a boiler room. Got a base wall around it. Now these, I couldn't get in. And I was dying to see inside here. I mean, 4,000 people, a lot of people. Don't know how many were here at once, but the official count was 4,000 German officers, those hardline officers, and 600 orderlies. But again, it gets cold up here. You're going to need, in the room, say boiler room. Let's have a look. Right, that's a big cow. Here we go. Just making sure there's nothing inside. So we've had a fireplace in here. Just making sure what's behind the back. We've had a gateway there. We've got 2 pillars. Each of these are rooms. It's weird. Headshot, it's very weird. And we've got buildings all the way back that way. And then you've got this second block. Yeah, the right site cell size 6x8. And a smaller one here. Jeez, it's amazing that they're still standing. Now that's spooky. This one is well spooky. Can you see each room off? See each doorway? That one, that one, that one, and that one. You've got no chance whatsoever of me coming up here on a night. And again, same layout as the last one. Farmer's been putting his silage out round the back. Some cobbles. Huge for cobbles. And we've got more buildings this side as well. Monkey Town, how are you doing? Ayla? Anyone up for what? Not on your Nelly. Not happening. It's creepy enough during the day. Especially these cell blocks. That back one, it's got a very strange feel about it. Don't like it. There's your entrance into it. You've actually got 2 big posts, but you've also got a central one. Interesting. So you can see properly through this one. This one's totally separate. And you've got gas pipes into it. Is it a shower block? Presume. Look at that. 8 cells each side. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 cells each side. A bit grim with the main entrance area like that. I'm not building. Gareth, behave. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. I don't like it. It's spooky and it's full of cows. And we've got yet more buildings going back this way. It was a huge, huge location. 4 different compounds within it. Big hole. You see that on there? It's easier to tell what's what at this time of year when everything's dying back. Sadly, we've lost a lot into the water that way. We've still got buildings, the foundations this way as well. Right, back on the path. Oops, easy. I dropped you. I dropped you. That was lucky. Didn't fall. I dropped. Right, let's go. This bank is well and truly dropping, look. We're going to go through the camp and then we're going to head to the viaduct. The viaduct, the views are unbelievable from the top of there. Hopefully as I get there this fog's lifted a bit. Should do. It's higher up. And that was the Ulston Railway. Built by the Earl of Carlisle, I believe. Yeah, I've got some photographs. Right, it gets dicey down here because you're going through fields and there's cows. And there's nowhere to hide. So more buildings just here. smaller buildings actually. It's a fair bit smaller. In the hood, look at all these trees that have been washed down the river. A lot of that'll be the last year, was it, Rob? So much destroyed. Again, smaller buildings on this side. It is very eerie in the fog. Very eerie. And the river's actually split and got an island. What we're going to hit is a big sandbar in the middle. Oh, have you? Oh God, the time's actually split it. Be interesting to go down into the bottom with a metal detector. See if anything pops up from the buildings. I'm myself walking through prisoner walkout. Now I end up going through a field that is Coward Road, a bit further on. I'm going to go down on the banks of the Tyne. Claudette, farmer, how you doing? It's lovely and still. I'm just looking for more buildings. And so many have gone that way, unfortunately. At the same time, we've got a beautiful Tyne. We just had a big fish. We've got salmon in. You heading upstream, Mr. Salmon? Saw some big fish further back. It's now there. It's moved from there. It's two fish there from those wakes. See if they rise again. We get some big fish in the Tyne, big ones. See how the river splits again? Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies, let's see ya. I thought some big fish by the wakes are left in there. Last time I was on the viaduct, the viaduct is ridiculously high. People are like a pin dot below you. And you can see the fish on the bank. That's how big they are. Might have a little watch on the rapids here, the shallows. See if you see any fish moving. Thanks, Johnny. Private fishing. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've still got buildings here. Shows you how big that compound is. Huge. We've got another building, the foundations to it just there. Right, let's have a look over here. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Let's see ya. I don't know how overhanging this bank is. It's not too bad actually. This is all one river and it's just carved the landscape in the last couple of years with all the big stones. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. So this is just a huge island. We've got that this side and on the back of that we've got another. It's wider than this actually. It's an enormous river. The Good Files. All right, Christine. The Good Files. We've been to the largest prison of war camp of its kind in the UK. 4,000 Russian German officers, Nazi officers were sent there. The main hardliners, they were sent here to rehabilitate, and they worked with the locals, set up a local newspaper. This channel goes tiny. I don't know if we're moving up this side. When we get to the viaduct, we're going to a place called Lambley Viaduct, which originally was moving coal and lime from up on the moors, Alston way, and it ran down to the Brampton area. It was actually the Carlisle Newcastle line. It then ran passengers cold until 1976. It was closed. It was handed over, I think, in the 80s to be allowed to be walked. Right, we come through here, and then we come to a road, and then we go over the road into Cow City. And Cow City's a bit iffy at the beginning. Bettina, lovely to see you. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's got boobies. Pleasant little tree. Right, eyes peeled for cows. And across the road it's even more cowful. This track's actually cobbled, which is interesting to walk on. So I'm coming off it. It's not cows, is it? No, it's a fence. So this is going to be my issue in here. It's foggy, so I'm not going to see a cow until I'm right on top of it. I like to have warning. Right, so when I get across the road, I took a few bypassing routes of cows last time. I did a few zigzags across the field. Oh, Dale, that's when the cold begins. It really starts to bite. Really, it's the start of January. We normally have snow around New Year's Eve. And that's when it starts to really dip temperature-wise. Back on the cobbled road, which my ankles are going to hate me for. Look at the size of that. That's about 7 foot across. See what I mean? It's lethal. Farmers' cobbles. Oh, actually, no, it was concrete. It was a road. It was concreted in. It's the same kind of concrete within the prisoner of war camp. I'm actually walking on this side. Look at it. Got another pretty oak there as well. Oak. Yeah. Now the next bit's interesting. We go over the road. We don't actually go across the bridge. We're going to be following the side of the river. Jamie, if cows get me, you and Gareth are going on my headstone. You don't want to get past this lady. Hello. Hello. You all right? Hello. Hello. So that is the prisoner of war camp. What? This is a bit steep. Awesome. How you doing? Hope all's well, awesome. Yeah, you can. There we go. Everybody's having some sound issues. I think if he jumps out, it'll be sure it'll come back in. There we go, we're time trail. And this is where we're going, over the side. And it's a bit that was a bit nightmarish last time. You alright, Neil? Bang on headshot. I've got longer today, headshot. I get an extra hour on a Tuesday. So I decided to come up here today. Right, this is the bit that was the worst for cows last time. Because they were everywhere. This is really badly damaged from the storms. We're doing a lot of management in as well. But again, you see, like, there's no soil really. It's all sand. All sandstone. I'm right above the river now. Been logging up there. A lot of good wood wasted as well. Yeah, it's going to try and jump back on. Just kind of refreshes it. You should have sound when he gets back. And that bank. A lot of silver birch in there. A lot of scraggly silver birch. I see cow doo-doo. Fabulous. Oh, happy days. Fish just jumped down there. It's a bit spooky.
Hey, am I back in?
There you go, you're back.
Yeah, just walking along there, talking away. I thought,
SB, go into your settings and check your mic. In there, you know, you can turn your camera on and off.
no, what it were.
Check
It
the
kicked
camera
us.
setting, volume settings there. It could be that.
Yeah, I'm already checking all that, Shaz. What it were. It buffered and kicked us out.
You
And
wouldn't
when
want
it
to be
come
able
back
to hear
in,
me to where you're laughing at. I was going to see these cows.
it wouldn't let us, let me come back on with sound.
SB, go on your settings where you control your camera and check that your volume's switched on there.
Can all chat hear me? Yeah? Can you hear me, Shaz? Hello? Are you there? All you good people? Are we stuck? Don't know if you guys can hear me. Just laughing at what Shazzy's doing there. Well, I can't hear you, Shaz, so mustn't have any sound again. All right. Sorry, guys. You can hear me? Oh, cool. Well, it seemed to have swapped it round now, guys, where people can hear me and not hear Shaz. So it's a bit weird, isn't it? Walking, huh?
Here we go. Back. Thank God
Are
for that.
you back?
Yes, I am. Signal was really crappy there.
You
And
know
whenever
what?
I
I didn't
press
know
the
whether it were me.
no, every time I try to press the button to sort the mic out, the signal would drop on me.
All right.
Right, we're in Cow City.
You're in
And
Cow City.
yeah, it scares the living crap out of me because I can't see because of the fog.
What was in the chat, guys? What was in the chat?
Stop it. Last time I was here, it was horrible. But look at the size of that hoof. That's bigger than my foot. Or is that a horse? That's a horse. Got stone chats and we've got field fares all the way along there, along this old wall. Now, I'm not strictly sure where the path is. I'm guessing. Quite a few seem to walk it. Something's had a rabbit. R.I.P. rabbit. I hope so, Ralph, because it's all the signs back there, the cows are in. Got the feeders out, the tracks are very fresh, as is the dollops that I've had to walk through. And he slipped on my backside on a cow pat, as you do. All those trees that have gone out of that wood side, they're all replanted. It's good to see. And we're back on the south town.
Well, even trees here have got caught on.
There was a few big salmon back there. I'm hoping when we get to the bridge we'll see some there. The viaduct is an absolute grind to climb back up to. The steps are absolutely brutal. What's this say? Overhead electric power lines. No, shoot, Sherlock. I'd never have guessed. So much of this has gone since the last time I was here. There's not even been a big storm since. How's them for a river cobbles? It's enormous. See, we've got fresh tracks, but as yet, I can't see them. There's a bonny little hut down here, fisherman's hut. It's well cute. I'm back on the time. Oh, I like this way, Ralph. If it wasn't for the cows. It's nice through the valley, but the steps up. We've got to cross a little footbridge below. See, look, fresh cow. That cow was running. Fabulous. We're going to go over a little footbridge across the river before we go on the main bridge. And it's stunning. You found much there? Just love it. The fog's lifted too. This mist is slowly lifted. Finally. And hopefully it will for the time that I get to the bridge. Monkey, it's beautiful. What do you see the viaduct? The viaduct, the views off the top of there are unbelievable. Both sides of the valley that we've been down. We're doing a big loop. See this circular wall on here? That is the south town. Oh God, I'm going to get wet. Why? Don't know about fish jumping, but Shaz is going to be jumping. Look at them for stepping stones. Oh my God. Ooh. Nearly went in. Up we go. We're not actually that far away from the viaduct now. Yeah, I'm normally spoken in one way or another. It's not your feet, it's in your head or soaked to the skin. This would have been immense thousands of years ago. You've got one bank over there and those trees, and the other bank is all the way back up in there. Look at the width of the river now. And when it's full, it roars. Nice chilled out bit, this bit. Right in the river edge. Yeah. Follow the power lines down. Nice and chilled out. Okay, I'm gonna get to the viaduct. And I've got a bag in my pocket for cobbles out the bottom. For interesting shiny magpie things. As I do. You should have seen the size of the salmon that was there. That was massive. To be able to see it from the top of the viaduct was shows how big it was. Lovely and clear for all it's brown because it comes from the moors. You can see the bottom. It's very quiet in here. It's all the fog's all lifted at yours, hasn't it, SB?
Pardon?
The fog's all lifted there, has it?
No, I'm down in a bit of a valley. I get up onto the top of that hill there, and it's all foggy everywhere.
Sky, almost. And how pretty is that? So pretty. Let's go. Silver, how you doing, Silver? I've been back to the prisoner of war camp, Silver. And I'm going to kill my legs off. My legs were numb the last time I went up these steps. It's a rapid incline to get up to the viaduct from the bank. And I'm quietly confident that Ralph will be right about the cows. I can't see any. Ooh, look at that tree. You've got loads of rabbits digging up this bank. Here's a little fisherman's hut. That's why that tree's still standing. It's got a fence attached to it. I wonder why it was still up. All that foam on the other side. It looks like we've had, I was going to say war, but it looks buildings. All sandstone buildings on this bit. You see, when you've been walking, your muscles are being used in one direction. You go to step over something, and it uses them. Oh, ouchie! In a totally different.
That didn't sound good, did it?
Stiff, sore, coming down off that stair.
Makes it worse with these cold days, Charles, walking in it.
Yeah, didn't it just? Just your muscles, because nerve damaging things, the muscles in my legs don't actually do as much as they should do. So when I'm using them in a way that they're not used to, they hate me. Like I can't
Yeah.
ride a push bike. My legs just haven't got the strength. Ooh, look at the clouds of mist. It's all starting to lift. Look, isn't that spooky? Silver, what are you saying? Dale, Silver is from Scotland. And every now and again he hurls some Scottish at you. I kind of work most of it out now. But I used to have to try and translate it to work out what the hell he was saying. Nature's best, how you doing? If I meet a cow down here, I'm not going to be happy. You too, Nature's best. Thank you so much for coming in. It's starting to get a bit of a roar. Let's have a look. On this tree. Oh my God, I was looking at your camera then. It looks exactly like mine. Look at that.
Pardon?
The picture you had on there looks exactly like I'm looking at you. Just look twice.
Tell you what, yours looks really foggy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's lifting. You see the sky's coming through. The sun's going to burn it, and then the temperature's going to drop for tonight again. The warmest it's going to be until the weekend is around, what is that? It's a bit of a tree. 5 degrees. And look at this rock field we've got. All those rocks have been washed up by the river. It's been all the way up here. Look at it all. It shows you how high the river gets. And you've got that bank there just to hold it back. I'm going through Gore City. If I get spiked off it, it instantly goes septic for me. Spiky, horrible stuff. Temperature's dropping now. It's a bit dicey with all the rocks that have been washed up. They're all over the place. So we've got sheep up there. I think I'm cow free, Jeremy. Unlucky today. I'm sure you're going to get your cows. Although I am tiptoeing through cow doo-doo. Gavin, how you doing? Hang on, what's with the ones? Hold your fire. Who's doing the ones? Ayla, thank you so much for coming in. I can't see it. What is the ones about? Gareth, it's horrible, horrible stuff. Don't like gauze at all. It's even worse if you've got like decent length hair and you get it in your hair. It's not pleasant. Almost there. The sun's just up there. Just up there. I need to make this lift a little bit more. There's your flood barrier. That bank there. Back on the water. You can see it moving. I can see the mist shifting. The bridge is going to look, it's very eerie in this. Well, if you look, it is lifting out. You've got sky coming through. It's just shifting at the minute. But that sun's not going to have long. So it's setting, is it? Up here. Got a little beach. You see how lumpy rumpy this bank is? It's like walking a roller coaster. Got sun. We've got more banks dropping away. The weather's going to remodel again this winter. Last year we got 3 storms within 5 days, big ones. All named ones, and they were brutal. It was more the wind. Though we did get a lot of rain through. A few years before that we had major flooding. A few years before that we had a massive flood. The last one was actually water-wise. Some places in Carlisle were 8 foot underwater in the centre of the town. Oh God. Sunken tree roots look. Interesting. Ankle breakers. Do I want to walk under the tree? No, I don't. Oh God, and got spiked in the eye by a branch. There's an old wall for you. That one's more of a farmer build. Look at that. What time is it? 2:30, something like that maybe. And first sight of the viaduct. There's one of the legs of the viaduct, the arches of the viaduct. That we're going to be going on top of. Now this gorge has got really steep banks on the side, so if I drop you for a little bit, just know that I'm running uphill. Where's the path gone? Oh, how's the path gone? Should I be around there? I should be around there. We'll cut through. Can we? No, I'll have to go around. See what? Hang on, 2 secs. Right, we're lobbing over the fence. Oh my God, is this? Yeah, it's rigid. Ugh. God, I can't even get my leg over the top. And I'm over. Ish. As I don't fall. And I've got green stuff all the way up the back of my legs. Ooh, undo.
Charles, do you see that?
What?
On the end of the finger.
Ooh.
See it glistening?
Yeah.
Gold.
Happy days.
Off
Happy
this lot.
days. Interesting.
It will be when you end your live stream. I'm gonna go home and get my spade.
Jobs are good. And coming under the bridge. Viaduct. I absolutely love this place. Love it. See why when I get up there. There you go. We're walking under it. It is monumental. It's huge.
Yeah, look at that. How many arches has it got, Jazz?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start again, Shazza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe.
12. Wow.
Now we're going to go across this little bridge. I love the view off this little wooden bridge. Love it. Oh, did it off? Right, we'll go
I like the
across
bridge.
and go down. Yeah, this little wooden bridge is lovely.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Gives you a really good view from down below, although it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, Lord. Whew.
Very cool, very.
It's concrete. It's metal, but you can kind of feel movement. Yeah,
Is it a
look at
tube,
that.
right? Jazz?
You what?
Is it a tube right bridge made in Liverpool?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look. See if there's any markings at the other end. There you go. You've got 10 arches there, 11 arches there. Fish. Big fish on that bank. Big fish flapping around.
Yeah, Jazz.
Big fish there. Ooh. Right. You see down into that water?
Copper, that.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what that is.
I thought you were going to say it was pottery. Yeah, I'm going up on that one. I'm taking you up on there. I'm just watching salmon. You can see right down into the water in here. So, we're going across to the deeper channel. I mean, that's a full tree. And having a look for the salmon. There's a big fish in that bankside just there.
You
Big
see
fish. Ooh, that's a nice little nugget.
it? Uh-oh.
Very nice.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Right, Charles, don't drop your phone. You see a salmon, shout at me.
Should have took some bread and threw a couple of bits of bread in it. Bit of bread for lake.
Well, we're actually walking along there to where it was. I was wondering if it's either trying to spawn or it's caught on the side there. We're going to find out because I'm going that way. But what a view. What a view. Then back up over that viaduct.
Oh yeah.
Right, let me get off this bridge before my legs are going wobbly already. Very wobbly. Right. That's got my legs all funny. I can't see any markings on this bridge, SB.
They're generally on end at poles, Shaz, in right little
Hang
small
on.
writing.
Yeah,
No.
can't see out.
No.
That's your little bridge.
The reason why I asked, because it was concrete, concrete slabs going up across.
Yeah. If I lose this on this bit, I'll be as quick as I can. I'm really low down. Coming right under the bridge. If that salmon's there, there's salmon in my house for tea. Hey. I wanted to have a mess around on the beaches around it.
Sorry guys, but no use to throwing me.
When it was built to transport the coal and the lime down from the moors to be sold off. Ah, this is a bit ropey, look. And that big salmon was in here. Big fish. We got rid of that down in these roots. I'm holding onto the tree next to it. Just in there. That's where it was. Now then, look at those legs. All the way back.
Do you see that?
This is a killer. These steps are from here all the way up onto there. So I apologise for any heavy breathing. Go on, SB.
No, it just looks like there are a nugget in water there.
Yeah. Oh
Decent.
my God. Ugh. Jeez.
Do you see it there?
Yeah, but can I? Is it?
Yeah. People will see my reflection then as well.
These steps are sleepers as well. My poor legs. Oh my God. All built into the bedrock. Whew. And you think you're almost there, you think, yay, but look, I'm not even halfway. Little old lady legs. Jeez. There. Say I'm about halfway up to the top. Brutal. And the last flight of steps, you're huffing and puffing to get on the top. And if there's someone stood there waiting to come down, you cannot breathe to say hello. It makes us think, oh, next time I'm doing the walk the other way around. So you can walk the trail that way, down and under. It's hard graft, is that what it is? Rough. Oh my lord. And we've got the left arch. I had to walk my legs up. You've got lovely wrought iron steps here for the last part.
Is that a big valley there to your left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
It is immense. And the views from on top just out of this world. Look at this little oldie worldy iron.
Look at that last bit of
steps.
stretch you've got to do. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Honest to God, it's a mission and a half.
I know it's a
Look
mission
at-
up there where you just come and then you've got the killer
Jesus.
at the end, haven't you?
Yeah. Because they're big steps, the sleepers. But you've got, oh, here you go. What's that? Is that just a clamp? Key clamp, England.
That's
Some
it,
metalwork,
built
the joints.
it.
1908 it's got written on it. Phew. That warms you up. And we're up on the top. And you can see where the train line went through. All the way along. Oh, my legs.
I bet you the view up there when it's on a clear day.
Friggin' hell. Yeah, fog, I hate you. Hate you. How spooky is that? We were down those little tiny steps down there. That's the second flight. I did the flight below that.
And you say about me with mountain goat legs.
Oh, for God's sake, hang on, I didn't read you the thing out. So I've got it barred off, you can't go either way if you don't want anyone driving it. And look at your buttresses. Whew. Okay, the Transport Trust, Lambley viaduct. Completed in 1852 by the Newcastle Carlisle Railway and used by Alston Branch. Trains ran until 1976.
Ah, cool.
But they're as good as the way your tracks were. Right the way through the middle. Right, if you lot start blowing really hard, it might push this fog off. Yeah, no bother. I'll come another day when it's not blooming foggy. They've got a drainage system below. And this was closed from 76 and it was opened again for people to walk it. I believe in 1986, I think. I'll have to double check that. When we're in the treetops, can you still see that path? We just come from there, that spot there where the white is. And there, you see it? My little footbridge. Fog, I hate you. There you go, there's a little footbridge for scale, just how high we are. And this bank of trees all the way around. Beautiful. Gavin. Butterflies, my heart's beating out my chest. Jeez. That was a mission. It's a funny feeling being on that little bridge down there.
How
Because you can
misty it
feel,
is.
yeah, you can feel
Full
the
of fog.
movement. It's coming back in, look. It's all coming back in. This side, what kind of view have we got down here?
Do you not get queasy
Look.
with height?
No, I'm alright up here because this moves, the other one moves, I don't like it. So we have just walked. Where have we walked? We've come along there. No, we haven't, I lie. We've come that way, over there. See, my sense of direction is terrible. This is upstream, sound will be coming through this way. Have we got any washed up? Yes, we have. Right, zoom in. Someone zoom in. So we've got some very big fish. Right. Very big. Like 20-pound fish.
Well, I'll tell you what, you must have Hawkeye then from all the way up there.
They're huge, that's why. Right. See that there? Just on the back edge of the water. That's a big, about 20-pound salmon. Can I screenshot it? Oh shoot, hang on, I'll flip the phone off. Bring you back. What did I do there? There, you're back. Fountain. There we go. Sorry about that. We've got a huge salmon just there.
Right, Shaz, listen to me. Are you going to listen?
I'm
Shaz.
listening.
Shaz.
What?
Shaz.
What?
Right, put your two fingers on the put your two fingers on the screen and separate.
Yeah.
Separate your two fingers together like you're going to zoom in, and it should
won't let me
zoom in
zoom.
for you.
Nah, it won't zoom on StreamYard. It's so annoying. I was trying to take a screenshot there. I don't think it'll let me.
It lets me zoom.
See? Nah, it's just not the screen off. That is going to annoy me.
All right.
Right, what I'm going to do, sorry everybody, I'm going to hold it over like that.
There you go.
And I am going to, that's a fish. That's a 20-pound odd salmon. Big one. Right. I think there's one on the other side as well. Something's had a salmon up on the bank. You've got that there, but you've got a salmon over there. Told you it was big fish. If you want some salmon, you'll have to be quick about it. But there is some running. We should be able to see them from up here. You get their wake moving. I mean, that fish is huge. I mean, you can see that on the screen, and it just shows you how big that is. Right, keep moving, Shazzy. Sorry, Kirsty. I am not bungeeing over there. It's not happening. Oh, we're starting to lift a little. And there's our little bridge. Just looking for more fish. Last time I was here, the fish was on the bank down that side. She won't what? Phil, how you doing? Phil, look at it, dead salmon in the water. Right, keep going, Shazza. We're on a viaduct. And these drains are where the train lines were. There's still some of the train station just along here that we're going to hit. Bye-bye, little bridge. I'll come back and get some good pictures when there's no fog. You're just starting to get... You've got the woodland all that way. You've got the woodlands all that side. Love it. How you doing, Phil? This one's been an extra long one today because I had extra time. I've been saving this one. Look for in the treetops. I've been saving this for a longer day. In the treetop of an oak tree. An oak tree that side. There was a lot of storm damage to this woodlands on the left. They've taken a lot out. It's all been replanted. A chest isn't as tight today, Kirsty, so hopefully she's coming round. It's the second time she's had it. She started to get really poorly again. There you go. I'll get in the middle so it's a nice pretty shot. Oh, thank you very much, Winnie. Down here we've got the sidings. There we've got the sleepers still on the ground, look. Where they'd bump the carts up to. There's one still standing, surprisingly. We've got the sleepers and iron. She works in care, Winnie, so yeah, it's the second time that she's had it. So here you go, Lambley viaduct. 18th and 19th century, extensively worked for lead, coal and limestone. Steam trains transported these materials from Alston north to Haltwhistle, where they were then sent to Carlisle or Newcastle, east and west. It was opened up to the public, but it was closed in 1976. And 1994, it was saved and opened up as a walkway. There you go. And there you've got the full map of where we are. It's a bit spooky down this bit because the trees all kind of come over your head together. This is part of the South Town Trail. It's 15 kilometre long and it mainly travels the train line. Thanks, Jamie. The risk still remains. There's a train line along here. You just have to look for them. Daisy, there's a train station that we're going to pass. Here's part of the side and on this side, look. There's a lot of history. A lot of industrial history as well, believe it or not. The rabbits are in all the waste from the trains. This station is a really pretty house on the actual station itself. Oh, he's back. You're back.
Yeah, it kicked me.
Still hear that river. It's all this high up. So we're carrying on through the train line, SB.
Yeah.
We go past a little station. Got the siding to the left a bit further along. And that was built to last. Another big oak. Yeah, cool, Neil. That fog's making my chest tight. Don't like fog. It messes with me.
It's clearing here now.
Yeah, I think the mist is going to stay in here all night in this valley. I'm further along the valley. And it has lifted in a couple of parts. At Tyndall, there is some zinc kilns, and I want to go there and film those too. That place is like another planet.
Cool.
It's
There's more for
bizarre.
us all to see.
You what?
I said there's more for us all to see. Somewhere
Yeah,
different.
yeah, the backside to that is Tyndall Tarn. But again, it's along pretty much the same valley. The bottle factory, no. Parked just along from Lambley. Where I'm parked at was sidings for the trains. And the carts from them. Just wish this fog had lifted. It's sod law.
You kick your shells.
Hello. Made a mad rush for the car. Whew. Battery on my phone went. So I am currently sat in sidings that the trains and carriages are parked up at. I've got a few that way too. So that is me. I'm going to have to get myself back home. I just had to do about 3/4 of a mile to get back here. Got back very fast. That was a mission and a half. So yeah, see the sidings here, look. They're actually used as car spaces now, all the way along. This window. So, thank you all for joining me. I am putting the heat seat on before these aching bones start to really ache. So, thank you all for joining me. I really enjoyed it. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Where it's at, I have got absolutely no idea. I'll come up with something. But thank you all for joining me. SB, thanks for coming up, keeping us company up here. Thanks, Neo. Oh, all right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Winnie. Bye, everyone.